Hi guys, it's Esther with Esther's VSG Trek. It's Thursday, February 23rd, 2017, and I am in my 25th week post VSG surgery. I went to Mexico because my insurance had a exclusion. The girl was like, you can try to appeal it, but they're not going to cover it. So I figured out a way to get this VSG done. I knew it was the right move for me and my family, and I'm so happy I did it. I again went to Mexico, Tijuana, Mexico, with Mexico Bariatric Center, and my doctor was la doctora Luisiana Valenzuela. Fabulous, fabulous doctor, and I like that she was a chick too. I tend to like female doctors, just a preference. So there is a way for you to get the surgery done if you really need it, and you know that you can do your part to an extent, but then you just revert. It's really hard statistically to get off a lot of weight and keep it off. It's not an easy excuse to use that, oh, I just won't be able to keep it off. Some people can, but when you've tried and tried again, and the fact is time is not slowing down, a weight loss surgery could be an answer for you, and I chose the VSG surgery. And there's others out there, the DS, there's the gastric bypass Roux-en-Y, and a few others. So if you're following me, you're probably curious about that. Today's also week 8. Day 4 of a ketogenic lifestyle. I've been really on point with that. I feel, even though, let me give you some stats. Last week I came to you at 195.8, and this week I come to you with 197.4. That's a 1.6 pound gain. I think that's a couple things contributed to that. I think my water's been down in the last couple of days because I have appointments coming out of the wazoo. My mom, my kids, it's just, I haven't been able to keep on a rhythm. Also, I've mentioned that we've switched to a 5:30 wake up time. We're still doing that, and honestly, we don't roll out of bed until about 6:15, but it's kicking my butt. It's kicking my butt hard. I've never been a morning person. You can ask my family that. Yeah, never been a morning person. So it's been hard. I leave everything I can prep pretty much the night before, and it's just the wake up time. I was not made to wake up at that hour. I don't care what anybody says. So I'm still working on that. But I talked to my husband about it. He's kind of in a stall with his keto lifestyle as well, and we know what it is. You have to be active with keto. If you're not exerting the energy, why should your body go into your fat stores and burn that fat? It's not. So I guess I could have reduced my calories some more, but I'm at where I should be with my weight, and I had the intentions of always working out, but it just never worked out. Also, I have been experiencing fatigue in the afternoons. And why am I so dense? I am very dense when it comes to certain things. I've had people tell me directly or picked up on vlogs that if you get tired or if you get headaches, I wasn't having headaches, or maybe that was the disconnect, that maybe you need more salts, because on the keto lifestyle, since you're not taking in the carbohydrates are actually what hold on to hydration. The water you take in, they grab onto the carbs, or vice versa. When you're not taking in those carbs, you have to up your hydration, you have to up your salt, you have to up your electrolytes. Well, I have all of those pretty good, but I guess I need to do better with my water and salt. So I bought these mini cubes, actually thinking about the vegetable broths I like to make, the veggie bowls for breakfast. And it dawned on me the other morning, I'm like, oh, not morning, afternoon. I was feeling like I feel okay while I'm working, and then I get up and make dinner for the family after work, and by 7:30, I feel like death, like just absolute death. No energy whatsoever. Like, work out? Are you serious? I can barely crawl. That's my master bedroom over there. I could barely crawl in there into my comfy bed. So I decided I'm going to take one of these little cubes and dissolve it in a small coffee cup and see how I feel. You see, it's really small. I crush it. I actually do crush it into a cup. Oh my goodness, that day I felt normal in the evening, and then I just haven't worked out. Yeah, Last night I was thinking of doing it, and then my little 2-year-old tells me, Mommy, come sit next to him to watch TV. I don't sit down with my kids often, and that just melted my heart. I know it's an excuse. I should have taken my butt to work out, but you know, it is what it is. Also, yesterday was my number one. I call him number one. Okay, Esther's VSG Trek. Yes, I love The Next Generation. I grew up watching Star Trek, and Riker was number one. Yeah, so Elijah's my number one, my first baby, and you know, he's the first in command after Daddy. You know. So he doesn't know the connotation yet. But yeah, I call him my number one. He turned 5 yesterday. Oh, I can't believe he's 5 already. And he wanted me to sit with him too, and it was his birthday, so I sat down with him. But what my husband and I have discussed is that this weekend, both days, we're going to be very active, and it's just going to spill over to the week. It doesn't matter if we're tired. If we need a day, we'll take a day, but we are going to do what we've been doing up until right before the 5K. So the takeaway in this is that you can never prepare to whatever's coming your way until you're in it, and that you see people who have rough patches, and you sometimes are like, well, why? Life, it's just life. It's just the combination of all your responsibilities, but that excuse won't get you anywhere. I feel that I've made positive changes every week. Even with this gain, I feel that there are things in motion that, oh goodness, imagine me 6 months ago or 9 months ago. It's amazing. It's really, really amazing. So you can kind of see right there. There's a few wedding pictures I have up. Our anniversary is coming up next month. I always joke around and say it's X number of years with no murder. Celebrating 10 years with him officially as his wife, even though we have a much longer history, which is pretty darn cool. He wants to do something that weekend, and at first I was trying to figure out what, but then he's like, you want to be surprised today? He told me that, and I'm like, sure. I don't do surprises, guys. Before we ended the conversation, I was like, what is it? What is it? What is it? Can you tell me? What is it? Where? What is it? What is it? Tell me what it is. So, that's why I don't tell my son anything. My number one, Elijah, no, because he just repeats it. He's so mean. He looks like me too. But yeah, I'm already obsessing. What is it? What is it? When we going? What are we doing? When? What? How? When? I want to know. What is it? What is it? I'm a nut, guys. I'm a nut. So, in 2 weeks is that said anniversary. I would like to be 180 plus or minus 2 pounds by then. That's like 3.5 pounds a week. So, in past vlogs, I have claimed a number and gotten it. I'm claiming 3.5 pounds for next week. 3.5. How I'm gonna do it? I'm gonna stick with hitting my macros or in leaving a little on the table. I'm going to focus on my water. I'm going to focus on my rest, and I'm gonna get my butt moving. 4 things. 5, and make sure that I'm visiting the commode properly, because that might be part of the 1.6. Yeah, it's the struggle's real, man. You think you're fine 1 second, and then it's like, nope, you're not. So I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna put some pictures of my kids. We had a little birthday party after his scouting troop. Our church has adventurers for little kids. It's just like a Boy Scout or Girl Scout, but it's co-ed. It's through a certain age, and he's the lowest level little lamb. So we had a meeting at a park, so I took a cake. Very simple birthday party. And then I took cupcakes to his class, and he was so appreciative. Oh, and this is really cool, cartoon on Amazon called Thunderbirds Are Go! And they're like international rescue, a really rich family that lives on an island. They go around saving people around the world and in outer space, because it's the future and we're apparently mining. a lot of stuff in outer space. So we found and ordered these. They're pretty small, but they're really cool for Elijah. So that's Thunderbird 1. It's a rocket. This is his favorite, Thunderbird 2. Where is it? And this one's awesome because it's like, it's a carrier. And that drops out. And I can't open it because my nails suck right now. But there's a Thunderbird 4 in there.
Mission complete. I'm on my way home.
He's on his way home. And then this is the spaceship one. I don't know how to do this. It's not that. Oh! So there's that, and then
Grasping arms.
grasping arms deployed. The cartoon's really cool. It's like James Bond for kids.
International Rescue, this is Thunderbird 3. Do you copy?
Do you copy? So, oh, he loved those. He had a really good birthday, and I think this is the first one he's really going to remember, so I'm stoked about that. My number 1 is 5. So, little brother had a couple meltdowns because he was like, all of these things are mine, I don't care, and that wasn't the case. So, brothers, but it's really cool. Guys, have a great week. It is what it is, isn't it? We can only do better. 3.5 next week.